Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is your number one online political channel. And today we want to have a candid discussion around the issue of retired President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta being denied his benefit or benefits as a retired president, as it is provided in our constitution under Act 2003, because they are benefits that a retired president must always enjoy once he leaves office. And some of those benefits, they include the cars which he must be given, and those cars will be always be returned, and he will be given other new cars every 3 years. For example, the retired president was actually supposed to be given cars when he retired from being the holder of the office of the president, but he was not given, so he went home with the old cars he used to use when he was the president of the Republic of Kenya. He is entitled to what we call unlimited health coverage. He is also entitled to get people who will help him in his daily activities, plus the security personnel, people who will be working in his office, people like cooks, people like gardeners, messengers, secretaries, personal personnels. So the president is entitled to all that, and up to 30 personnels are supposed to be employed by the state to serve the retired president. And also is entitled to retirement allowances, which is around 1.32 million. The president is also entitled to traveling allowances inside the republic. That means like fuel allowances and freight allowances outside the Republic of Kenya, which should be around 4 trips and not more than that. So whenever the president will be going out to the international space, he will be given allowances, but he should not make more than 4 trips. So if he makes more than 4, those trips above that, he will actually be expected to foot on the bills. So as the retired president spokesperson, Kansidena, she came out and said that the retired president actually does not have even the office as currently. So the office which the current president had chosen to be his office is not actually being paid for. But from the side of the government, they say that there was an office which the retired president Mwai Kibaki had used, and that is the office which the retired president is supposed to use, because it was built by the government of Kenya. And they are saying that they are not actually paying for that office because it seems that the president wants to be the landlord, and at the same time he wants to be the tenant. So that is actually what we are going to have as our candid discussion. So we will try to dissect that and see why is the retired president Uhuru Kenyatta being denied his bona fide retirement package or allowances. Why is that like so? But before we dive in and try to dissect all that, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video thumbs up, share the video to your friends, and if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute always to make sure that you hit the notification bell, because once you hit the notification bell, it means you have given YouTube an okay, so that it can always notify you, so that you can watch our content whenever we upload it into YouTube. And lastly, for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I will never forget to say thank you so much, because you always make us to be inspired so that we can come up with this political content now and again. Now, let us go back to the discussion of the day, why the retired president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has been denied his bona fide retirement package for retired president or presidents, because you will find that once you retire as the president of the Republic of Kenya, you will be given some FT allowances, which actually will make you to have an admirable life for the rest of your life, because you are given an office as a retired president. As I've had said there earlier, you are given some cars so that they can facilitate you to move from one corner to another. You are around 2 secretaries. You are having around 2 personnels. And you will find that you will be having around 30 employees employed on your and actually paid by the government of Kenya until the you go to the grave. And when you die, you are always accorded what we call a state burial. So those benefits that the president is supposed to enjoy now, as we were told by the spokesman of the retired president, Kansi Dena, she said that those benefits are not are not given out. Why do you think that is like so? I've tried to do greater research about that, and I have found that you may find that why President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is being denied those allowances. One, it can be because of political influence that he's having. So politically, you may find that because of the politics we are experiencing between him and the current government, and that's why he might be denied that. And also because of what we call the regal, because legally you may find that there is a certain law which maybe the former president is breaking, and that is why he's being denied the his retirement benefits. So when I went deeper about the political issues, I have found that If we look when Uhuru was in government and he was the president of the Republic of Kenya, and William Samoei Ruto was his deputy. So by then, President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta actually denied his deputy William Samoei Ruto funds, and he combined all the funds to presidency. So he put all the funds which were supposed to be on the office of the deputy president to his side office of the president. So the office of the deputy president actually was asking resources from the office of what? Of the president. So that is what Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did then. And I think that might be the reason why there is that repay back by the current government. Because if we did that to the deputy president by then William Samoei Ruto, and now William Samoei Ruto is the president of the Republic of Kenya, he may feel that because now I am the boss, I will also do to you what you did to me. So that might be the reason. And also because uh, the retired president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, you'll find that of recent he has been involved in the politics of this country, which is not supposed to be as by the law. Because as you remember, the retired president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta accepted that Ruto is the president, but his leader is not other than Raila Amolo Odinga. And because of that, that might make the current government to feel bitter. And as per the roles of the retired president, I think if you become a retired president, you are supposed to dance to the tune of the government in place. Because if you look at the roles of a retired president, one is supposed to be the advisor of the the government in place, and it can be given various roles to perform by that government, probably by each like negotiation for what we call a unity in a certain parts of the country or in a certain part of the group. And those roles which the president is given, and I think is performing one, but the advisory role, I don't think that is willing to enter to that, since the person who is the president of the Republic of Kenya is the person who he worked against. So because of that fight between the retired president and the current president, that might be bringing that tension. And the current president or the current government may say, if he is involving himself in politics, and more so the politics of the opposition, then we are not going to give him his retirement benefit because he's not acting as per the requirement that he should be the advisor of the current government, but he's not doing that, but he's advising the what the side of the what opposition. At the same time, you will find that whenever you are the older of the office of the president, you will find that also you are the leader of a certain party or the ruling party. And therefore, once you retire, then you are expected not beyond 6 months to stop being the leader of any political party. And that is by the act of our constitution, that if you have been a sitting president, you are expected to be the leader of a certain party to a limitation of 6 months. Then after that, then you should not be a leader of any political party. And I think that was put that way because you can serve the advisory role as a president to the current government or to the incoming government, because the incoming government can be a government which you opposed, but it has come in and you are supposed to give that government an advisory what role. So that's why it was put like that. So I think by now, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta still he is the leader of Jubilee. And if he is the leader of Jubilee, that means he never relinquished his position when he retired from the office of the president. And that might contribute to him not being given his retirement roles. And lastly, you may find that we have people somewhere who don't want to obey the law. And because they don't want to obey the law, that is why they are not giving the retired president his roles. But if it comes to that, it means that this country, any retired president is actually going to be serving under the mercy of the regime at the time when he is a retired president, which is quite bad in my own view. Because if you are a retired president of any republic, you should be taken care by the government of the day until you go into the grave. That is actually what is done globally. So, my fellow listeners, those are the reasons why I think um, the retired President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is being denied his retirement benefits. I really don't know. What is another issue do you think why he's being denied his benefits or retirement benefits? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to pump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video thumbs up, share the video to your friends, and if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good for you to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, as I have said, always remember to smash the bell button so that you can give YouTube a leeway to notify you whenever we come up with any political content. And for those ones who have subscribed to our YouTube channel, I will never remember or retire from telling you thank you and may God bless you a lot. And with that, I say goodbye until we meet in our next political conversation.